आपको मालूम नहीं है कि आपके साथ हैं और बिना किसी झिझक के, बिना किसी रिजर्वेशन से करेवाना
Happy that you are once more with us.
I'm glad to be back.
It is our proud privilege to be associated with the great liberation struggle that you are waging.
Did you find him very well informed?
Extremely well informed. He gets all the newspapers and he has a radio, and he is apparently an avid reader of the local newspapers and follows the news very carefully.
I got the impression that he used the word resentment. He said, I resent the fact that my release should be linked to the release of Soviet dissidents. I read into that that he does not like the fact that his release should be seen as a favor to the Soviet Union and therefore induce the Soviet Union into doing certain other things. Yeah. That is an interpretation, of course, but I believe it's probably a correct interpretation of what he was saying. He wants to be released as a South African unconditionally to play his part in this country, which he certainly intends doing, according to his own statements.
Well, I think, you see, they've had no contact. P.W. Botha's got this idea of some sort of wild, militant communist just waiting to get out and get violence going even to a greater extent in this country. And I think just half an hour with Mr. Mandela would show him that that impression indeed is not correct and that he's dealing with a reasonable man.
lives. Because what is important to us is the lives of our brothers and sisters, not on the profit that every piano at the expense of the sweat and blood of our people.
By dawn, police, backed up by hundreds of troops, had completely sealed off Alexandra in one of the largest security operations ever seen in the troubled township. All vehicles entering or leaving Alexandra were searched. Heavily armed riot police cordoned off whole areas of the township before moving from house to house looking for weapons and stolen vehicles. Pamphlets were handed out asking residents to report any cases of intimidation. Police said they launched the security operation to stamp out crime and unrest in Alexandra. More than 40 people have died in the township this year in clashes with police, but local residents today took little notice of the patrols. The security forces have now become part of life in Alexandra. On the streets today, hundreds of young conscripts. For many, their compulsory 2-year call-up now includes a lengthy spell of township duty. Meanwhile, in Soweto, there was further violence during the funeral of another unrest victim killed by the security forces on May Day. Mourners from the funeral procession confronted the local policeman responsible for the killing. He opened fire with his service revolver in an attempt to drive off the crowd. Miraculously, no one was hit.
Next door.
Yeah, ngap.
Let's go next door.
Ada straffe padda. Wat is er aan manager? It is Babuda. We must kill them. We must kill them. Let's go, friends.